On today's show, we are back in some of the most scenic areas Ohio has to offer, the Hocking Hills. Whether you want to visit and stay in a beautiful castle to rest and disconnect from all the electronics, or find thrills for you and the family enjoying the Hocking Hills on an ATV or tour the area by railway, we have it all on today's show. Then we head to the short north here in Columbus, where it is always a great place to listen to music, have a craft beer or wine, and take in some shopping. If it's happening, it's on Out and About Columbus. Stay with us. One thing you can say for the Hocking Hills is that you never want for things to do. On our recent trip, we stopped by the Hocking Hills Tourism Association. Karen Raymore is definitely the person in the know. She gave me a sampling of the events coming up in the Hocking Hills, as well as why fall is the perfect time to visit.
I know why you would come down to Hocking Hills in the fall. Tell our viewers.
Well, obviously the spectacular color is the number one reason, and I expect this year to be even more spectacular than recent years, primarily because we didn't have the real dry summer that we've often had. And then that means the trees are not distressed and the leaves stay a little bit longer, weather and wind permitting, and the colors are more vibrant. So we're just starting to see leaves turn. I expect we will have quite the show for everybody that comes this year.
How long is the leaves here and you can see those colors? You know, I always think of like the end of October is like the deadline, but is that really true?
No, actually it goes well into November some years. A lot depends on weather. Obviously a very high wind event will take a lot of the leaves down, but as we tell folks, even if it's not colorful on the trees, it's colorful on the ground. but really the colors will start to really pop about probably 9th, 10th of October, and then linger hopefully into the first couple weeks of November.
What kind of activities can people find out here in the Hocking Hills, especially in the fall?
Well, we have a good time with Halloween-themed activities, and some that aren't necessarily just Halloween-themed. Obviously, there's a lot of fall color activities. October 12th is the annual fall Grandma Gatewood color hike out at the, and it's not for the weak at heart. It's a 6-mile hike. It's from Old Man's Cave to Cedar Falls and back. Also on October 12th, we have our annual Tombstone Travels, and that's a cemetery tour. There are costume interpreters located throughout the old Logan Cemetery, bringing to life some of Logan's more interesting characters.
Stay up to date with all the latest news, events, and information from Out and About Columbus by liking us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Out and About Columbus. Getaway Cabins provides quaint and cozy cabin rentals hidden away in Hocking Hills State Forest. Their modern rustic-style cabins are suited for romantic getaway weekends, family vacations, anniversaries, and honeymoons. Elizabeth Vining told us more about Getaway Cabins accommodations and packages for your next getaway.
I feel what sets us apart is our outstanding customer service. We have many long-term employees on staff dedicated to make sure that we choose the right cabin for you and set you up with any information you need, such as information about the area parks, restaurants, activities, in-cabin massage, or any of the fun things that you're able to do in our area. Our check-in office and gift shop occupy a log cabin that was original to Chapel Ridge Road in the 1800s. It's been since converted and added onto several times, but does serve as the main house for our check-in and gift shop. Our cabins themselves, our rental cabins, are a mixture of old and new construction, nicely appointed with queen beds, full kitchens, hot tubs, gas grills, and satellite TV. Many also offer wireless internet access, so important to travelers today. We've been recognized for 3 years running for outstanding efforts towards hospitality in our area. Many of our guests have taken the time to write down or write to the Tourism Association about their experiences with particular employees. We received more nominations than any other cabin company in our area and are very proud to host some of the friendliest staff in the area. We are very proud to staff our office every day from the hours of 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. for questions or inquiries at 740-385-3734. You can also look us up on the internet at www.getaway-cabins.com, and you can see pictures and detailed information of each one of the 27 cabins that we offer. You can reserve online or call and make your request by phone.
Tired of doing the same thing every weekend? Try something new. Check out the event calendar at outandaboutcolumbus.com for the latest events and information. Ohio ATV World is the nation's first and only ATV riding facility focused on family-oriented riding and an ideal adventure destination for individuals, families, couples, special occasions, and groups of all kinds. Now they offer another first, the fastest zip lines in the state. We visited this cutting-edge facility located in the beautiful Hocking Hills to learn more.
The park has been open for about 6 years now. We have about 90 acres here and 16 miles of trails that people can ride on. We have beginner, intermediate, and expert trails. They're all one way, all marked with trail difficulty signs and direction arrows. What you do is go through an orientation with a guide. A guide would then take you out onto the trails for 15 minutes to the hour. With the ATVs, you have a couple activities you can do. You can just ride the trails. We have really a flat area, a field area you guys can ride in, and we have our vertigo tunnel you can drive through or walk through. We do hourly all the way up to an all-day rental. We have beginner, intermediate, and expert trails, so we have a trail system that fits everybody. The majority of our trails are easy, just because I do have a lot of, everybody that comes out here has really never ridden an ATV, so we like to accommodate for the riders that haven't ridden. Our zip rail is the first one in the world. It is a zip line roller coaster. It's a 4-inch I-beam. The top weight limit is about 300 pounds all the way down to a child that's 42 inches. We are going to be able to tandem down a family of 6, or you can just go down as a single person. We have this one, which is the zip rail. We have our monster rail, which is a dual deck, so it's two 4-inch I-beams on top of each other. So while you have someone zipping underneath, you'll have someone on top bicycling, luge, surfboard, things like that. We have about 18 different trolley systems for the monster rail. Also next year we're bringing into our zip line that does curves. If anybody's been on a regular zip line, it's tree to tree. This one we have actually patented the technology where we can curve you around trees and do spirals and all that fun stuff. Reservations are not necessary, but they are recommended, especially on a weekend for a big party, so we can have those ATVs ready for you whenever you do come in. We have had as young as 3 ride the ATVs all the way up to an 86-year-old couple, so we can really accommodate anybody on the ATVs. With the zip rail, minimum is 42 inches. You can go on our website, that's www.ohioatvworld.com, or you can even call us. We're open 9 to 5, and the number is 740-380-1775.
Want to learn more about any of today's show guests? Go to outandaboutcolumbus.com. Clay-Bryn is an enchanting Victorian home that sits on top of a hill offering a panoramic view that will take your breath away. Sleeping up to 10, Clay-Bryn offers 2 master suites with king-size beds, one with private hot tub and see-through fireplace, as well as an outside hot tub and in-ground pool. I sat down with Tara Cart to find out some of the unique points of staying in these spacious accommodations.
Tell us a little bit about this castle and how long you guys have had it and what the history is.
My family bought it in June of 2011. They did a couple renovations and actually even added a game room and a separate living space so extended families can come and stay. And we've been making memories ever since.
The first thing that strikes you when you walk up to the front door is the beautiful, breathtaking view from the front of the property.
Absolutely. My favorite memory actually comes from sitting out on the porch having donuts with my girls and doing a puzzle.
Who do you cater to? Who are you looking for that you want to put in this property?
We cater to both couples and families. I know a lot of times we have people that say, oh, it's such a big place, we couldn't just possibly have a few people. You can actually rent either the carriage house or the castle, or you can do both properties at once, but it is just one family up here at a time.
Let's talk about some of the amenities you have here and some of the area attractions.
Absolutely. There is so much to do here. I know everyone comes for a different reason. Some people come just for relaxation and quiet time, and you definitely have that here. If you look around, you'll see that there's the pools, hot tubs, game room. You have television if that's what you want to do. You also have ping pong. You can grill out.
And not to mention croquet, we saw over there, right?
Absolutely. And then there's also area attractions where people go hiking in the Hocking Hills. They can also do kayaking, canoeing, all kinds of fun stuff.
How do we get a hold of you? How do we find more information out about the castle?
You can go online at claybryncastle.com. You can also go to hockinghills.com or on your website, and they're able to look up the information from there.
Exactly right. Thanks so much for being on this show, Tara. Again, yes, you can always go to outandaboutcolumbus.com. There you'll find a link that'll get you there. But I got to tell you, great place, breathtaking view, another wonderful place down in the Hocking Hills.
If you've missed any of today's show, you can watch it online anytime. Outandaboutcolumbus.com. Located in Logan, Ohio, in the heart of the Hocking Hills region, is Millstone Southern Barbecue. Featuring on-site Southern smoked barbecue, the staff at Millstone strives to greet you warmly and to send you home satisfied with a smile. We learned more about Millstone's menu and upcoming special events from the manager, Adam Wetzel.
Millstone Barbecue, it was an idea of one of the owners, and they talked to some of their other friends about it. There's actually 6 owners of the restaurant. They're all pretty local people. A lot of times when people come in, they think that it's a corporate restaurant or there's more of them, but this is the only one. Yesterday was actually the celebration of our 7th year of being open. Some of the events that we have, we always have, through the summertime, we always have live entertainment on Fridays and Saturdays, and then we do a bike night every Tuesday through the summer. We'll usually end up getting anywhere from 100 to 250 motorcycles. We set up a bunch of tables out in our patio area. We always have a live band out there. We do food specials, beer specials. It's a great time. Yeah, a lot of times, because it's really limited in Logan, Ohio, what you can do, so we kind of try to adapt to what's going on. Saturdays, Buckeye games, we get a lot of the cabins around here don't have TVs, so we get a lot of fans in for the Buckeye games. We do a lot of during football season, basketball season, so we kind of have to become a sports bar during certain times of the year. Other times we're a family restaurant. We really try to cater to the season. If you're coming down from Columbus, if you're coming down 33, that's the best way to come down. You'll actually see our building before you can get to us, and it's right off of State Route 33. You can also contact us via email, or you can view our website at millstonebbq.com. We open at 11 o'clock every day. Through the week we close at 9. On the weekends we close at 10:30, and we do have a Facebook page.
Stay up to date with all the latest news, events, and information from Out and About Columbus by liking us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Out and About Columbus. Eagle Wings Lodge is a luxury log home in the beautiful Hocking Hills, situated on 14 acres with stunning views surrounded by lush forest located just 48 miles southeast of Columbus. The owners, Kathy and Tom Lewis, take great pride in their lodge and told us more on a recent visit.
Well, as a family, we always recognize the value of connecting with one another. And we discovered there's something special and magical about getting away from our everyday hectic lives and to a place that's relaxing and restful and unhurried, and just to listen to one another around the campfire and to have fun together. Lots of fun. So we built Eagle Wings Lodge with that in mind, with the idea of creating a place where it's restful and unhurried and relaxing, but big enough to facilitate large groups. This is an 8-bedroom, 7-bath, all-log lodge that accommodates up to 22 people. It really gives us a great opportunity to facilitate large groups. Family reunions is a big niche. Our last 2 groups were 50th wedding anniversary for Grandma, Grandpa. It's a place where everybody can be under one roof and be in a relaxing place. I think 3 words that describe Eagle Wings Lodge would be relaxing, inviting, and fun. And we love to just sit on the deck and relax. We have a beautiful waterfall that has the sound of running water all the time, and a fountain. So out on the deck you can sit on this rocking chair that's so comfortable you never want to get up, and enjoy your hot chocolate or or apple cider and hear the sound of this relaxing, soothing waterfall. One of the greatest things about Eagle Wings Lodge are these majestic decks. We have 3 levels of majestic decks that overlook a crystal clear lake and a waterfall, outfitted with handmade Amish rocking chairs that are very, very comfortable, an outdoor fireplace, hammocks, porch swings, and it just is a great place to sit and chill and relax and just breathe in the clean air of Hocking Hills. Eagle Wings Lodge is inviting, relaxing, and fun.
OutandAboutColumbus.com is your inside source for all of Columbus entertainment, events, and information. Check it out now. The Hocking Valley Scenic Railway was started in 1972 and continues to provide a family-friendly atmosphere through our regular seasonal weekend trains, as well as our special event trains like the always popular Easter Bunny and Santa trains. We learned more about the railway and its history during our visit.
The history dates back into the 70s, where a group of fellows got together and they went out, bought a steam engine. There was some track south of town here that they used to run on, and over the years we have progressed to where we are today. The line was bought from the C&O Railroad in 1982 from Nelsonville to Logan. We offer 2 trips, one to Haydenville, one to Logan. Each trip we go one direction, run around the train, and return over the same track. We also offer in our trips, Hocking College has a remnant of an old, like a pioneer village. It's called Robbins Crossing. And we stop and give people a half hour to get off the train, take a little tour of the village, and then they'll return to the train and we'll come back to the depot for our next trip. Our train has a total length of almost 800 feet. We can carry up to around 700 people, but we don't like to get that many on there. We like to give people a little more elbow room, a little more space, and we try to stay family orientated. We're available year round, but our normal schedule is from like Memorial Day through the end of October. The month of October we offer on Thursday and Friday, and Saturday and Sunday we offer fall foliage trips. We have a website. Anybody interested can check on hvsry.org.
If you've missed any of today's show, you can watch it online anytime. OutandAboutColumbus.com. Whether you are planning a romantic trip or 2 or a unique getaway for family and friends, Ravenwood Castle makes an unforgettable destination. This Norman-style castle is nestled in the woods of scenic Hocking Hills and provides a charming setting with a medieval flair. I talked with Jim and Pam Reed about how you can unleash yourself from all the electronic gadgets and return to a simpler time.
Is this really a real castle?
It is in fact modeled after a 12th or 13th century Norman border fort, such as you would find on the border between England and Wales. So from that standpoint, yeah, it's a real castle.
So how long did it take to build this, and kind of what's a little bit of the history and background of this?
Well, ground was broken for the castle back in '95, and it took about a year and a half for the original owner to build the castle itself. We have 7 cottages around our village, and that took another 3 or 4 years beyond that.
How many rooms does the castle have?
We have 21 rooms. There's 7 rooms in the castle itself. We have 7 cottages in our medieval village. We have 2 gypsy wagons, which are basically big wooden tents. People love coming out and camping in those. And then we have 5 cabins in our fairy tale village.
That unique experience do you offer that person that wants to come down here?
Well, one of the things that we really try and do is offer people an opportunity to disconnect and unplug, to get away from the electronic leashes of modern day life. There actually isn't a lot of cell phone coverage here. We don't have internet available to guests. If it's an emergency, we do have it, but being where we are, as remote as we are, it's kind of difficult to get. So we actually offer the ability to come down and just sit down, relax, spend some quality time with your family or friends.
You're hosting a lot of things down here. Tell us about some of the events we can find down here.
Absolutely. We host murder mystery events, and we do probably anywhere from 4 to 5 a year, and those are really popular with our guests. They really like them. We also do family events. We have an event called Alice in Ravenland, and that's geared for the families and their children. And we have activities going from the time they get up in the morning, basically until dinner time at night. And everybody that came last year had a great time and a lot of fun.
Our last stop is back home in the Short North for the Gallery Hop that occurs the first Saturday of every month. Thousands of visitors converge on the Strip to see new art exhibits and add to their growing collections. With dozens of galleries and non-traditional exhibit spaces, it's Columbus' favorite night of the month to celebrate art. The Short North Pine House and Beer Garden is an American-style bar and restaurant located in the Short North. Reed Woolgard and I chatted about the variety of beers on tap, the full bar, and the restaurant's pub and their new fall menu.
So give me a little history on this. You know, you walk in and having the open air roof and kind of just the whole environment. Yeah. It's warm, it's friendly, it's upscale, it's nice. What was the plans behind this?
Well, Chris Corso and I. Chris Corso is the owner, and I'm the general manager. We're both neighborhood guys. I live about 4 blocks that way, and he lives about 2 blocks that way. So we wanted like a neighborhood bar that we could hang out at. He's in his 40s and I'm in my 20s, so we wanted like that same crowd. We could all hang out in the same spot and have fun, get food and drinks and cocktails, wine, beer, lots of beer. And then as far as the roof goes, like the table we're sitting at right now, we made these out of the rafters out of the roof, so we want to just stay green and utilize all the cool components of this venue, so I think we did a pretty good job.
Tell us some of the things that are coming up down here and some of the events you guys are participating in.
For instance, like tonight is Wednesday night. Every Wednesday we feature a new brewery for a tap takeover. Tonight we're doing an Oktoberfest tap takeover. It's not a brewery per se, but we're doing all the Oktoberfest beers I can get my hands on. And then we're gonna run that Wednesday through Sunday, but every Wednesday we bring CD 101 in. They throw a party, they give like ticket giveaways, and we feature this chicken right here, the beer brine chicken. It's $10 for the half a beer brine chicken roasted with fresh cut fries and a beer. We do that every Wednesday, and then right now we're planning the Short North Craft Beer Festival with about a handful of neighborhood bars. They're helping us out for Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, and that's October 11th through the 13th. We're looking forward for that too.
That's something about the Short North. There's always something going on down there. I know the Gallery Hop's coming up as well.
Yeah, and then we have an art program too. We just started. We have a mural over by our fountain that gets done every Gallery Hop by a local artist live in front of our customers' eyes. So you can come down and check that out every Gallery Hop too.
If you're looking for a tasty place to eat, grab a drink, and enjoy the rest of the night after Gallery Hop, Art City Tavern is the place to stop in Columbus Short North Arts District. After sitting down with Coley Memushai and Chris Anthony,
tell me a little bit about what was the inspiration for Art City and what are you looking for in terms of what do you want to give to your customers in the community?
Art City was a place to be dedicated to the neighborhood. I mean, that's what we had in mind the whole time. We just wanted to give back. We love the city so much, and I thought that, and my business partner also, we both thought that what a better way to give back to the community if we're going to open a new place, to create a place that enhances the history that's behind the name of Art City, name of Columbus, which used to be the nickname.
The pencil sketch. Tell us a little bit about how that got accomplished. That's a real interesting part of this restaurant.
We stumbled into an artist that's from Albania. He's very well known in Europe. And he had just moved into the Columbus area, and he was up for the project. And surprisingly enough, he delivered very well.
Yeah. How long did it take him to go through and do that?
It took him almost 3 months to do it. And it's all done by pencil. He did take at least 8 to 9 hour days working on that thing for 3 months straight.
Yeah. Okay, Chris, I'm going to turn to you now. Let's talk a little bit about the menu and what are people going to find here that come into Art City?
Well, our idea is a gastropub, so we do kind of an elevated chef's approach food on traditional pub fare. We have 24 taps, many of them local companies such as 4 String, Seventh Son. We have custom crafted cocktails made with Roque tonics. We feature Watershed Distilleries products frequently, and just kind of take a fresh approach to the menu, try to keep a seasonal rotation of both our cocktails, beers, and food.
What do we got on the table today?
We have our cast iron shrimp, our smoked Gouda bechamel flatbread, and our watercress and Bibb salad, paired by a local 4-string pale ale and a locally crafted Watershed gin cocktail.
Stay up to date with all the latest news, events, and information from Out and About Columbus by liking us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Out and About Columbus. Alexander's Jewelers is a must-stop shop if you're gallery hopping in the Short North. This jewelry shop is filled with elegant pieces from famous world-class designers. After looking around the shop, Renee met up with Alex Kowalski, who showed her their fine selection of watches and this season's bridal favorites.
Tell us exactly what sets Alexander's Jewelers apart.
What sets Alexander's Jewelers apart is that we are family-owned, and the level of customer service and selection we offer is unmatched in Columbus. We have state-of-the-art design and repair studio run by our master goldsmith. This allows us to design pieces very quickly with an utmost attention to detail. Another aspect that sets Alexander's Jewelers apart is the unique collection of designers that we carry, from the sleek German designers of Tino to the Greek artistry of Constantino.
Well, I know you're known for your watches, but what other things should people know about Alexander's Jewelers?
Although we are known nationwide for our extensive collection of pre-owned high-end Swiss timepieces such as Rolex, Cartier, Omega, Breitling, and many more, Alexander's Jewelers is so much more. Our expanded bridal area is one of the best in Central Ohio. We carry the designs of Jack Coligi, Fauna, Gottlieb's & Son, Club Thibodeau, and Simon G. No matter if you're looking for a simple solitaire or more intricate design, we have rings you have always dreamed of. Our bridal specialists can help make this experience as unique and special as you love.
I know that you've got some special things you want to talk about.
More importantly is our annual holiday kickoff designer event on Friday, November 22nd and Saturday, the 23rd. This event is a showcase of many designer lines, including an incredible selection of one-of-the-kind pieces on hand just for this event.
Sway Nightclub is the perfect place to end your gallery hopping night in the Short North. Located on North High Street, Sway Nightclub is known for great drinks and European-style bottle service. Mike Mercer told us more about one of Columbus's hottest night spots.
Sway came from a concept we were trying to fill a void in downtown and arena district that was missing, in our opinion. Like you said, we have other venues here in Columbus as a BBR and Garage Bar. We're in Cincinnati. We're opening up a spot in Novi, Michigan, and breaking into the Cleveland market in 2014. For Sway, we just wanted to create a high-energy nightclub, something that you would find in Chicago, New York, something similar to Las Vegas, but on a much smaller scale and an affordable scale for the Columbus market. Sway, the nightclub, is open Tuesday, Friday, Saturday downstairs, then upstairs up here in the lounge. We're open Tuesday through Saturday, 4 p.m. to 2:30, happy hour 4 to 8. So you can come up here, you can get a bite to eat, you can get a handcrafted martini, a little bit of knowledge about the city when the bartenders are talking to you. And then downstairs is a whole new element. You know, we have 14 tables for VIP bottle service, 3 or 4 different DJs a night, and then two bars downstairs. So it's a whole different experience with the light show and everything else. Our VIP bottle service is what we call European style bottle service. It's you have your own personal waitress, your own personal busser. You don't have to make any of your drinks. Everything's at your table. Fresh cut fruit, fresh juice for all the drinks. All your ice and everything's at the table. Everything's taken care of. You have your own personal security guard. It's just a whole nother level. You're not really paying for the bottle. You're paying for the service. You're paying to be treated well and treated like a VIP, like an important person. What makes Sway unique is the atmosphere. Being downstairs, what I call it downstairs, where the nightclub is just, you don't feel like you're in Columbus. It's just a full-on nightclub. I always refer to it kind of something that you would find similar in New York, because all the places in New York are small. Chicago's got kind of the same atmosphere and same feeling.